YouTube. Today I wanted to make a video about the old school kicker subwoofers. There's still a lot of these things sitting around, and just kind of make a video, what to look for when buying them, or some of the problems that they had. But I'm still a big fan of them. The kicker here on the left, it's probably like a late 80s, real early 90s model, 10-inch competition. Had the single stitch surround foam and foam dust cap. They're a pretty good old sub. I'm surprised at how many of these things are actually still around working. And this one is 93, I believe, kicker when they came out with the new design comp. It had the inverted dust cap and dual stitch surround. Both of them had the cork, which usually falls off like this. You're going to want to look for any holes in the foam. Because of the stitching, it makes them hard to, repair the foam. And these ones here actually have kind of a, not sure if the older ones do because I haven't seen one yet, but I've seen a lot of these where the spider, because of this raised edge here, they'll actually wear out. And I'm not sure, you can see how it's waving. And this one's nice and straight yet. But because of this raised edge here, when the sub, if you watch it here, when the sub goes in, it would flex and kind of stretch out the spider. But really good old sub. These used to be able to take a beating. Another thing with these subs too is they actually had a black taped in voice coil former on them, and it's kind of more like a plastic. And what happens is got a Rockford Fosgate here to show you, but if you can see this little edge right here on these old kickers, from bottoming out, they'll actually start ripping along these edges here and making noise. And that's exactly what this one's doing here. But do a little bumping here and show you the noise that it's making. So you can see got an old bass seat in. So, voice coil rattling inside. And this one also does it. Look this one up. They don't make any repair kits for these old subs, kind of like they do JLs or anything like that, but they always were a good sub. This one here too, another thing, you can tell if they're still in a box. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on here, but if they look like they're sunken in, then that's probably a good indicator that the voice coil or the suspension's worn out. Waving like that, they should sit up. Usually the edge of the cone will sit flat with the frame here. I'm not sure if you can see that. This should be usually even with this, about like that. So basically just for looks now. But if you collect them, it's just a few things to look for.